So let's bow first. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your upcoming practice. Um, I think we can today invite some gratitude. Gratitude for having this body right now that allows us to listen to the Dharma or to not listen to the Dharma. It's possible that we are not listening those words, and that's just fine. But let's be grateful to be able to sit here, being alive, and most probably being able to walk, to use those two hands, maybe to do good, to help others, to take care of others, being caring, being warm, helpful, kind, attentive, to be able to listen to others, to listen to their suffering. Being present, we do not need to be very healthy for that. We can be very sick and yet be present for others. Listening, caring, supporting doesn't need doesn't really need a very healthy body. So let's be grateful for this life, and we can make it every minute count. We can be grateful for this longing for awakening. It's possible that we do not have many belongings, that our situation is not easy, that our body is disabled, sick. But there is always this capacity, this possibility to choose love, kindness, tenderness, openness. And this doesn't cost a dim, really. We might be poor but very rich at the same time. Because with that heart we can give so much. Through compassion, through appreciation, through equanimity and through loving kindness. So no matter what is this, your status, your um, outside conditions, there is always this possibility to come back to the heart qualities. And we can be grateful for that. I leave you a moment. I give you a moment to be grateful for anything you want in your life right now. You can choose what you want. Thank you for the food I receive every day that helps maintaining this body alive. To practice the Dharma. Thank you for the shelter over my head. Thank you for the warmth when it's cold outside. Thank you for all the challenges that are put on my way and that help me grow. Thank you to the Dharma teachers who help selflessly reducing the suffering of people, and offering wisdom. Thank you to past teachers, masters, and thank you for future ones. Thank you, thank you. Yes, we have lost this, I don't know when it happened exactly, but we have lost this habit to be grateful. So we take everything or our comfort for granted. We take our food for granted. We take having clothes on our body for granted. Our life for granted, but yes, we don't know for how long we have left in this life. Maybe this is the end of our life in 2 minutes. We don't know, really. If you consider it even rationally, yes. How long do we have? We always live as if we have decades in front of us, as we are, whereas this body would be immortal. And if you consider, of course, the possibility of death almost every minute, then the way you act, what you think, would be totally different. Your priorities would be totally different. Maybe the resentment that you have against someone would be dropped right away. Because when you are on your death bed, then you don't want really to spend your last minute hating this person at work who is actually not that significant. You just want maybe to spend your 10 more minutes to love. Yes. What if it is the you're dying right now, dying to yourself and restarting your life, resetting your life. Like if you were given a second chance today. So you die and then someone tells you, all right, I give you another chance. What would you do? What would you do if you would be reborn right now? Same place, same time, same body. What would you change? You can inquire right now for yourself. What would you drop? What is not necessary? Really. You would notice if you would be on your deathbed that even worries are just cumbersome. They are too much. They are not necessary. maybe you would think about what you can no longer experience, like sunbeams on your face. I will never see sunbeam, never feel the sun on my face when I'm lying on the beach. I will never see again the smile of my child. I will never again walk those stairs to my office. That's over too. I will no longer worry about my sicknesses, my inabilities. This health status of my body doesn't matter anymore. And in the Buddha's teachings, there is this practice, contemplation on death. Maranasati, mindfulness of death. How your perspective changes if you know that you're going to die today. You can actually wake up and put yourself in that mind state. Some would say it's really morbid, but I would say that not thinking about it is actually very morbid. More, even. Walking around in the illusion that you have 3-4 decades to live. And thinking about that you do not have too much time. Then you would, let's say, you start to consider that what you have is enough. Because the mind, the heart is like that. It wants more. It wants different. It wants new. It wants more efficient. It wants more beautiful. More of this, less of that. If you put yourself in the position of your last day of living, then you realize that all of that drops completely. Just breathing is enough. It no longer matters if I'm that smart, that beautiful, that well dressed. If I have arguments with my sister, if my room is big enough, if the wallpaper is red or green, really. Maybe if it would be your last day, you would just call everyone and say, I love you. I love you. Let's just drop our stories, the one that we've built up around all these years. And let's just be human beings meeting again, or even for the first time. So I would say that in this contemplation of the fragility, let's say, of human life, it includes forgiveness automatically. In that, you drop yourself and say, let's start over. Maybe it will be not that easy. But right now, just let me tell you that I love you. And if you do that, really, it might change also the person you are talking to. Because your mind state, your heart state is completely different. So put yourself in that position that it's your last day today. Really, like you are convinced of that. What would you change? How would you reshape the dream you are living in? What would you drop? Be very honest with yourself when you do that. What would you drop? It will become very, very clear. And after that, you need the courage then to act upon that. I would not spend time hating. I would not spend time worrying. I would drop that job that I don't like. I would try to reconnect with my brother and start all over again. And the beauty of life is that it's really possible. Every day. Every day you have the choice to reopen your mind and your heart to every people you are meeting. We are not considering that we have the choice, but we do. If we stop, if we consider those things we don't like, that this body is not eternal, that this body is not yours, it's not you, not yourself in that. It's well known actually that many people who live actually near-death experience, they come back. If they have the chance to come back, they change completely their life. Most often, I've read many testimonials of people who say really what matters actually is helping each other. Community, generosity, active listening, welcoming, trusting, and they realize that they won't do that for themselves. Although, of course, you have the direct fruit of that happiness, fulfillment. The reconnection to, I don't know, what we can call the divine light. The unconditional acceptance of what comes to you. If I had to do it all over again with that experience of mine, I would do it completely differently. I would worry less. I would take everything lightly, simple, enjoying doing the dishes, enjoying walking outside, enjoying every step on the way. So that was the talk of today. Thank you for listening. In the Buddha's teaching, there are those 5 daily recollections. I'm just checking if I can read them. I have them. And of course, considering our mortal nature is one of them. So let me just grab my file. of course, this kind of contemplation of impermanence is not only in the Buddha's teaching. All right, 26. So I'm using, I think, let me cite my source, but it might be, where do I get that? It might be from Maranasati monastery in England. Maybe on their website there is this booklet, and actually it contains some morning chanting in Pali and English, evening chanting, formal request, reflection and recollections. There is also the metta chant in that, some meal reflections, and songs and reflections. Oh no, it comes from Common Ground, I think. I'll try to find again the source of that. Yes. So 5 subjects for frequent recollection. Yes, this is from Common Ground Meditation Center. So I think it's commonground.org or something like this. And the 5 subjects for frequent recollection, normally it's a chanting, so it helps remembering and chanting them every day. And the first sentence is, I am of the nature to age. I have not gone beyond aging. I am of the nature to sicken. I have not gone beyond sickness. I am of the nature to die. I have not gone beyond dying. All that is mine, beloved and pleasing, will become otherwise, will become separated from me. I am the owner of my karma, heir to my karma, born of my karma, related to my karma, abide supported by my karma. Whatever karma I shall do, for good or for ill, of that I will be the heir. Thus we should frequently recollect. Of course, there is also this karma to be considered, and we can talk about that maybe another time. Yes. So thank you very much for your attention. And if you have any question, comments, anything, then I'm stopping the recording and you can ask.